Still stirring from the songs on a mixtape. Not you right here, look this way. Focus so the picture clear, Betty. Hoping that I disappear, but I won't, cause I can't to the bank and the pot is clear. Thank God there's Shocker here. What you think? Don't care. Know that I'm there. Yeah, ranked at the top of there. My nigga, do you really wanna see me close? Fake ass rappers like CB4. No, we don't really wanna see Key though. That's the little nigga wanna see me coast. Right pad, cause I kick ass. Come there fast, be there in a little bit. Nuts got big, transform quick. Now I'm finna spit, then I'm back to a little bitch. Fuck with me, you out your league. This rare breed, best of the best. East to the west, south to the rest. You can invest, just step to the leg. That's your heat, there's no thunder. I don't give a damn what you did last summer. Stunners run up, get done up to sun up. Spinning little niggas like DJ.
I'm relaxing in my sandals straight. I'm while the candles lit. No, you can't handle it. True. And no, I'm not impressed. I feel like I'm the best. And yes, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Keon, pass that shit, nigga. I don't even know where I'm going with it. Shit, we're gonna go somewhere. I like that shit up. Yeah.
These niggas wanna be like me. I live a sweet life. Something going on, and I'm home before the street light. Money on the phone, love them little green guys. Thought I make it home. I'm like, what it be like? Nigga, pull me up. Nigga, pull me
I was going down.
When they do these niggas flip like dolphins. Try to block my play and I toss it. Yeah, bitch, I lost it. Kept white like Charleston. Hard or soft, if the order too large, yeah, shit in a coffin. When you got shit, yeah, niggas start stalking. Then they get hit, then the niggas start coughing. What the fuck are you selling me? Telling me this is all legal, there will be no felonies. Niggas get jealous, so jealousy come in the picture when niggas start talking and leverage it. Same old licks with the same old niggas, you the same old nigga. If you ain't talking about getting home to your keys, that ain't my lingo. You're playing concrete, but I must admit that it don't involve keto. Don't involve me, no. Fuck a kilo. I can see no niggas wanna be like me. I live a sweet life. Something going on, and I'm home before the street light. Money on the phone, love them little green guys. Thought I make it home. I'm like, what it be like? Nigga, pull got a world in the palm of your hands and lose it fast. Nigga, pull with a love or a bag with chase. What makes us happy? Yeah, so nigga, pull me.
Money growing, keep it coming. Hustle hard like I had nothing. This big pimpin', you handcuffing. Teflon, I'm the man, cousin. Big stepping, my name buzzing. Candy paint like Roaches. Gotta make it home to my kid. You gang, you gang banging. I don't give a fuck what you did. Kill for one of my kids. They tough talk, that's real talk. Try me, nigga, get peeled off. $150, I peel off. Buried in money, I feel lost. You cheat the game, you still lost. And I played it wrong, I'm a real boss. Ain't stole none and ain't took none. Hit the dice and I shook some. Lost some money, my jewelry too. Young nigga know what to do. Bounce back for the day through. Hit the club like what it do. Poured up for her girlfriend and my man
Niggas wanna be like me. I live a sweet life. Something going on, and I'm home before the
What's happening with it? Everybody in the building, make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, it's going down today. We got some cooking to do. We got some cooking to do. Yeah. It's, man, when you thought the madness was coming to an end, it just got boosted up. Gabe Moore, if you still in the building, salute. Meaty Riley, what it do? My man, Just Do Boxing in the building. What's happening with it? Just Do. Hot Boy Cool 23, what's happening with it? Greenville, Mississippi, in the building. What's happening? Big Boy, what it do? He said y'all should have tested him before the fight. We definitely gonna get deep into this. So like I said, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, smash on the like button. And you know, there's some crazy news that came out. Crazy news. So like I said, smash the like button, come in, jump in the comments, let me know you in the building. Yeah. You know, we definitely gonna cook on it, man. Crazy times. And when did you ever think that Gervonta Davis was gonna be coming to the defense of Ryan Garcia? That surprised me too. You know. Then you got Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields going at it again. You know, Clarissa Shields saying that Alicia Baumgartner is supposed to be riding with Devin Haney, and she looking like she's taking up from Ryan Garcia. Man, it's a whole mess. Then you had motherfucking Tank Davis get into it with Clarissa Shields. He went straight at her helmet. So, it's a lot going on. A lot of ish going on in boxing. And, hey, I'm surprised. Hey, but at the end of the day, if you could take one positive out of all of this, it's bringing eyes to boxing. It got people talking about boxing. And the Devin Haney Roach infested fan base, they out. They back. Welcome back to all the Devin Haney fans that was, hiding in the cracks. They crawling out now. I missed y'all a little bit, because, it was kind of getting, shit was dying down a little bit. Y'all was hiding. It's a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all was hiding. Y'all came out the cracks. Y'all came out the cracks for this one. Look, y'all crawling. Y'all done crawled out the cracks. Look at them. Look at all the Devin Haney fans that was hiding. Look, they coming back. The Roaches is back. Hey. And Roaches is back. Here go one in the comments right here. Here go one line in the comments already. The Roaches, where was you at? Where was you at with all that BFTV shit when Devin Haney was getting his ass handed to him for getting knocked the fuck out? Where was you at? Where was you at? You was hiding. You know what I'm saying? You was hiding. You and all your lies, you was hiding. Now you want to show back up. Well, that's what we want to know. Want to know for the past 2 weeks. Look at him crawling up in here. Look at him crawl. Look at Franklin crawled up in here. Look at him crawling up against. Look at it. Look at him roaching. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at these Roaches. They crawling back. Come on back. Come on. Come on. Y'all see him on the screen. Come on back. Come in. We welcoming y'all back. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go right there. There go Franklin right there. That's a big ass roach right there. Look at him. He come to meet the rest of the Roaches. Hey. Come on back. We welcoming y'all back, man. We missed y'all. We missed all y'all. We missed y'all, man. I was like, where are all the Devin Haney Roach infested fan base? Where the Roaches at? You know what I'm saying? They scattered, man. They went all into the walls. They was hiding for weeks and shit. Y'all was hiding out for weeks, man. Come on, man. The raid then wore off. Now they think the raid then wore off. Now here they come again, man. Here they come again. It's Roach season again. They out again. Hey, they out again. Motherfuckers in the background. Franklin been in the background watching every one of my live streams with his Roach ass. But now he was scared to come out. Hey, is he talking about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia again? Is it safe for me to come out? Now this news came out last night, man. These motherfuckers acting like they won the lottery. They acting like they won the lottery, but it still don't erase the fact that Devin was tasting that motherfucking canvas. He was licking that bitch. Devin was lick the flow. Lick it again. Motherfucker Ryan said, lick the canvas. Lick it again. Now y'all think y'all got a little story. Here y'all come, man. Ain't this a motherfucker? Hey, but I missed y'all. Welcome back. Let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Devin Haney licking the canvas, and now Ryan Garcia You know, they saying he popped dirty for PEDs. For how you say Osterine? Osterine. I ain't never heard of it. But now all the Devin Haney fanatics, the Roaches, they all experts on Osterine. Y'all all experts. Come on, let's talk about it, man. Come on. Welcome in. Welcome in. I ain't got no more raid left. You know, I done ran out of raid. Come on. Welcome back. I like y'all, man. I like y'all. Come back. At least y'all just be trolling and shit. Tank Davis fans, they be really thinking they want to fight this shit. So come on, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Roach Franklin, he want to talk about BFTB, bro. I don't know what BFTB got to do with this live stream. I don't know if you living vicariously through BFTB, but I mean, salute to you too. If you want to live through vicariously through BFTB, I mean, okay. That ain't nobody I'll choose to live through, but I mean, hey, more power to you, dog. Anthony Johnson, what's happening with it? John Rocks, what it do? Pete McCardo. Diana, blessings to the Queen Diana. You know, I know you love Devin, Diana, but you know, I gotta mess with, you know, his roach infested fans. That ain't including you, but you know how some of these fans do on YouTube. But in all seriousness, right? In all seriousness, we heard the news last night that Ryan Garcia, he came out and they saying that he popped dirty the day before and the day of the fight. And I know I'm probably gonna have to repeat this again when more people come in the building, but for everybody to know that cheating shit in boxing, I'm against it. Especially in boxing, because you getting in the ring and you putting your life on the line along with, you know, the competitor that you in the ring with. So in no shape, form, or fashion am I with cheating any type of way. You know what I'm saying? I've been on several occasions. I've said, look, if a fighter is cheating and he get found that that's what he really doing, I think that it should be a 2-strike rule. The first time, give you a suspension. The next time you get caught cheating, you got to go, dog, because now, you know, the first time anything can happen, right? Anything can happen with these supplements, with, you know, anything can happen. But if you're, you know, a 2-time offender, that means that you're doing this shit and you get caught, so then you need to get banned. But, and I'm not even talking about Ryan Garcia, because I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to tell y'all straight, I'm not finna sugarcoat it. It shocked me when I heard this about Ryan Garcia. And I don't 100% believe at this moment that Ryan Garcia is a cheat. You know, it's a lot of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of weird shit that just went on with this whole build-up of the fight, the way that the test news came out. It's a lot of weird things. And also, you got to use a lot of common sense. So I'm not saying that he did do it. I'm not saying that he didn't do it, because one thing about me is I don't put nothing past nobody. But also, I'm not quick to just jump up and say somebody did some shit. I didn't even do that to Alicia Baumgardner, and she walking around looking like a fucking whole bodybuilder. You feel me? But I'm going to get into the ins and the outs and the outs and the ends of this whole situation. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on it, right? And just everything surrounding it. But like I said, y'all smash my like button. Smash on the like. It's free. It don't cost nothing. I'm going to shout out some people that jumped in the comments. Who we got in the building that I didn't? Light Skin Business. Shalonda Brown Sims. What's happening with it? Salute. Hey Thrasher. My man, Bruce Gas in the building. I already shouted out to Queen Diana in the building. John Rocks, Franklin, he came in here roaching right off the rip. He ain't wasting no time. Roaches come out the cracks. Meaty Riley, what's happening with it? Terrell V in the building, Picasso in the building. Jay Hizzy, what's happening with it? What it do? He said, bro, there's a big fitness YouTuber talking about, man. Everybody's talking about this Ryan Garcia shit. They was talking about it on No Jumper. No Jumper came and did a live stream to talk about this Ryan Garcia ish. Yeah. So, like I said, if you're in the building, jump in the comments. Let me know you're in the building. You know, everybody welcome. All the roaches that was hiding in the background for the past 2 weeks. Y'all welcome also. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This shit was kind of getting boring without Devin Haney fans running through here with the bound down, you know what I'm saying, on their knees talking about Lord Devin Haney and Hanos and the Hanos clan and Hanos will move up to 147 and beat Boots and that, man. Yeah, man, that shit, you know. You know what I'm talking about? SPG says Rachel Donaire said he did test positive. She explained it on another channel. I mean, that's her opinion. You know what I'm saying? She just reporting the news that was put out. And salute to Rachel. But, you know, that Rachel saying that is just like me saying that. I mean, all we have is the news that was put out. So, you know, Brian Francis said I could take them or leave them. They were pretty annoying. But it makes the you know, the motherfuckers, they do get annoying. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, say they don't. But what it does is it makes the energy of the shows boost up because they come and say the most outrageous shit. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't erase the fact that they was crying, literally real life tears over another man. So we ain't finna forget none of that shit. Ever. We ain't gonna forget none of that. You know, True Native said 401 say the Haney Coat be on some shit. Laugh out loud. Shout out to them. For real, they be on some shit. But one thing I gotta say about the Devin Haney fan base is different than Tank's fans. Like I think all of these fighters at the end of the day is talented. I'm talking about the fans. Whether you a Tank fan, whether you a Devin Haney fan, I'm not naming Shakur Stevenson fans because it ain't enough of them running around on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough Shakur Stevenson fans running around on the internet for me kind of to group them. But the funny thing is, right, I'm going to tell y'all something funny. Everybody know that I rock with Shakur, right? But everybody that really know me know that I don't spare no fighter. If I think that they on some bullshit, I'm going to make a video, I'm going to talk about it, or I'm going to do a live stream and I'm going to talk about it, right? So I did a live stream and I talked about some shit that I didn't agree with Shakur Stevenson saying. I pointed out places where Shakur Stevenson was contradicting himself. Of course, in the comments, I was a Shakur Stevenson hater. Bitch ass nigga that's hating on Shakur and I just had to laugh about that shit because we group fans as Tank Davis fans, we group fans as, you know, Devin Haney fans, and we group all these fans together, but all in all, it's just the character of a certain type of person. A lot of these motherfuckers just fanatics. Like I said, motherfuckers was calling me Shakur Stevenson hater because I put out a video talking about how I didn't agree with some shit that he was saying. So I've been a Shakur. So now I'm a Shakur Stevenson hater. I'm a motherfucking Devin Haney hater. I'm a Gervonta Davis hater. I guess I hate everybody. Fuck it. But shout out to all them guys. Like I said, if you on some bullshit, I'm gonna call it out. I don't care if I'm a fan of you or not. That's just what it is. Mill City, what's happening with it? You know what I'm saying? The home of the high level boxing media. Mill City, man, doing this thing, man. We appreciate all the work you putting in. And everybody be asking me, how the hell he know all these fighters? How he got all these connects? I said, I don't know. You got to ask that man. He just woke up one day. He was born like that. He had all the numbers in his phone. Just, I mean, shit. Right, Mill City. The most used word in boxing is hate. If you point out some, and it be the most factual shit that you will point out. Oh man, you a hater. Man, you a hater. But the dudes that really, really crack me up is the keyboard warrior gangsters that be wanting to fight. Really think they can fight. Like these niggas think that they got the superpowers of their favorite fighter. I'm like, yeah, all right. But man, let's talk about this whole situation, right? Like I said, my honest opinion of the situation is I was shocked when I heard it come out, right? But it's a lot of layers to this whole situation with Ryan popping dirty. Now, once again, I'm not saying that he didn't pop dirt. I'm not saying that he's not a cheat. But what I'm saying is right off the bat, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt because of my own personal outlook. Nah, man, I was watching the show, and I was waiting for Henry Garcia to come on there, but I had to go pick up my son, and then I was just doing other things. But I'm gonna definitely go back and watch it. You know, I always go back and watch your shit if I can't catch it live. I wanted to hop on there, but my little man, he'll be making too much noise in the background. I wanted to hop on the live stream. So I didn't catch Henry Garcia's interview that you did with him today, but I'm definitely gonna catch that shit. But do I think right off the rip that Ryan Garcia is a cheater? Nah, I don't. I don't think he a cheater. And people might get mad about that shit, say I'm cooning and all that bullshit. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I'm just looking at the situation. Now, could he be cheating? Could he been like, man, fuck it? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat him at all costs. Yeah, but it just don't make no sense because for one, once again, I'm not putting shit past nobody because he very well could have been cheating or trying to cheat. But for one, right, this is where it don't make no sense at, right? For one, right, you saying that all of his drug tests before the fight, he was tested weekly leading up to the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was tested every week leading up to the fight. Now you saying that the drug test that he failed was a drug test before the fight and the one on fight night. Now, for anybody that knows anything about taking PEDs or steroids, and it wasn't a steroid, it was, I don't know, they say it's on the ban list, right, for performance enhancing drugs. I never heard of Orsterine. Y'all ain't never heard of that shit neither, but all of a sudden all the Devin Haney fans are experts on what the fuck this drug is. But I know, right, I know that if you take a PED, right, that shit gonna at least take 2 weeks to build up in your system to take effect. You know what I'm saying? I could go shoot up some steroids right now, today, and tomorrow that shit ain't gonna do nothing. The next day that shit ain't gonna do nothing. So my question is, if he wanted to cheat, why would he wait till like the day of the fight or the day before the fight or a couple days before the fight to do it? Because it's not gonna give him no advantage. Also, and these are just questions that I have, right? These are just questions that I have, right? Also, right? What fighters usually do when they are cheating is they'll use these steroids or these performance enhancing drugs, right? They'll use them before they start training camp, and then they'll stop using them by the time they know they're going to get tested. Therefore, they cycle off of them but they've already reaped the benefits that they need from whatever, drug that they're using. So once again, why would he pass all these drug tests leading up to the fight and then fail a drug test on the day before the fight and the day of the fight? It's not adding up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. Tracy Jackson, at the end of the day, you know what you're doing? You're watching me. Ain't nobody watching you. And you're typing in my chat. Now let that sit in your retarded ass head. Let that sit in right now. You in here typing, watching me. I'm talking about you typing so fast your motherfucking, you got blisters on your fingers and shit. Bite blood off your bottom lip because your favorite fighter got the dog shit beat out of him. But you watching me. I never understood trolls that come in somebody's chat and get to talking real reckless and crazy, but the whole time they watching you. The whole time they watching you, watching all your videos, giving you views, but they think they the smart one. All right, the goon, what's happening with it? shit. I mean, but you can't expect a dumbass troll that's sitting in his mama's basement and shit to have any smarts or any common sense. But anyway, moving along, right? So it's just a lot of weird shit. So those are some weird things and weird questions that I asked myself. Also, you had Lil Bill coming out like a few days after the fight telling everybody that Ryan Garcia was going to pop dirty for PEDs. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, get this dude out of here. We don't play that weird, we don't play that weird shit. Whoever got a wrench, get this dude up out of here and he can continue to watch from the background. Get him up out of here. But anyway, yeah. It's just it's crazy everything that was surrounding this fight, right? All the information, all the crazy shit that was surrounding this fight. You had Lil Bill, once again, he came out and he was telling everybody that, watch, Ryan Garcia gonna pop dirty for PED. He gonna pop dirty. And this is like 3 days after the fight happened. So how did he know that? You know what I'm saying? How did he know that? If y'all got wrenches and y'all not gonna use them, I'm gonna start taking them away. Because like I said, I don't really block people, but when people come in here with that weird talk, you know what I'm saying? Talking about men on men and all that shit, like we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the type of motherfucker that sit up in his mama's basement jacking off all day watching YouTube. It's just a whole lot of crazy shit that's going on with this situation, and can't nobody deny that it's a lot of weird shit and how this news came out and everything leading up to this fight and this new, it's like, I don't know, just something ain't sitting right with me, right? Something ain't sitting right, but like I said, you can't put nothing past nobody. I don't know Ryan Garcia personally like that, so I don't know Ryan Garcia to say that, oh, no, we know that you wouldn't cheat, because I don't know that shit. So Ryan coming out saying everybody knows that I'm not no cheater. Well, everybody don't know that because everybody don't know you personally. But like I said, do I believe just right off the rip, just from watching him? And then another thing, right? If you watch the fight, Ryan Garcia wasn't even in shape like that. Like the motherfucker was fighting in spurts. He was having to take 2-3 rounds off at a time to catch his breath, to get his energy back. Now, I know if a motherfucker was on performance-enhancing PEDs that took effect, you ain't gonna have those problems. I've seen cats that be on PEDs, and because they throwing a fucking 100 some punches per round. They don't never get tired. And it's just, it's, you know, you can see the effects. Where did we see the effects in Ryan Garcia? Like I said, he wasn't even in shape like that. This motherfucking conditioning was pitiful. KQKC, what's happening with it? See, a lot of people, they just take information and they run with it because we know the Devin Haney fans, they wanted a way out. They wanted somebody to come and give them a way out so they could say that the victory don't count. But at the end of the day, right? And like I said, if he did cheat, he needs to get the proper punishment for it. And if he do it again, they need to ban his ass. That's just how I feel about anybody. But we don't know that yet. We got to look at all areas of the game. We have to look at all the information involved. And a lot of people don't know the process, right? So there's a process when you pop dirty, right? One process, if he's saying that, okay, this is in a supplement, right? They have to get the supplements, every supplement that he was taking. They have to test all of those supplements. So if it does happen to be a supplement that Ryan Garcia was taking, after they test it and they come back and they say, okay, this was in the supplement, then if that supplement was on the counter for anybody to go get it, now they'll have to clear him, right? Because a lot of these supplements, they have ingredients in them that they don't put on the bottle. Happened to Roy Jones. Roy Jones was taking some shit. He popped dirty and he was swearing up and down that, you know, he was a clean fighter, that he never took anything. Come to find out, it was in a supplement that they sold every day on the shelf. And when they tested that supplement, it had something that was banned through whatever drug agency he tested with. But it didn't have it, but it didn't say that on the back of the ingredients. So it's a lot of layers to this shit, man. Josh Gallimore, what's happening with it? He says, shout out to ETB. He says, man, if Ryan did this shit, get him out of boxing. But this shit seems fishy as fuck. In my opinion, I don't believe that bullshit VADA test based on timing and who they connected with. And I'm gonna get in that, and I'm gonna get into that too, right? Josh, now as far as get him out of boxing, we can't just single out Ryan Garcia if he popped dirty and then say, okay, well, just get him out of boxing. Even if he did, right, pop dirty and he was trying to cheat, because then you would have to go back and everybody that's popped dirty, you have to do the same for them, right? Even the motherfuckers that's in the Hall of Fame that's popped dirty once or twice or however many times in PEDs, you have to go and snatch their name up out of the Hall of Fame. And that's some of our favorite fighters. So I do really, really believe that they should come up with a rule in boxing that if you pop dirty, one time it's a suspension. 2 times you got to go, because now we know it ain't no accident that you're doing it on purpose. But also, you know, it's just a lot of layers to the game. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Smash on the like button. It's free. It don't cost none. Smash on the like button. Let me see. Let me get through some of these comments before I get back to the situation at hand. Now, also, does that make any difference in the fight? You know what I'm saying? Is that still, if Ryan did pop dirty, right? Does that have anything to do with Devin Haney not knowing how to defend a hook? Does that have anything to do with Devin Haney displaying these same defensive flaws that he's had his whole career? We know that Ryan Garcia been knocking motherfuckers out for a long time. This ain't nothing new. It ain't like Ryan came in there and all of a sudden got power out of nowhere. Ryan been had this power. So once again, if Ryan came in there and we seen that he was visibly out of shape, I ain't gonna say he was out of shape, but he wasn't in the best conditioning because he had to fight in spurts. He had to take rounds off at a time and able to come back and be able to let his hands go because he was so tired. So if all of these are facts and we saw this with our own eyes, where did the PEDs help Ryan Garcia out? And who starts taking PEDs a day before the fight? Shit is crazy. Double Helix Phoenix says it makes perfect sense. It's easier to cheat a piss test in camp with few witnesses. This is the main reason why I specifically test right before and after the fight. They specifically test right before and after the fight. The truth will come out 10 to 13 days. Well, VADA is blood testing. It's supposed to be a urine sample and blood testing, right? Because the blood is where you find things that you can't find in the piss. Right? But like I said, what knockout, what's happening with it? Salute. Big Dog Willie in the building. He say Haney coach celebrating like 14-year-old losing their virginity to a supermodel of their choice. He says, I've never seen a group of people so happy. I just wanted them to have the same energy and support for Devin Haney when he got his ass beat. Don't come out of the motherfucking cracks crawling around like a goddamn roach infestation because now y'all see a little light and shit. Why y'all wasn't doing this when he got his ass beat? Why was y'all hiding? Why wasn't y'all so vocal standing up for Ryan Garcia on 10 toes when he got his ass beat? So don't fucking hide in the cracks and shit and then come out like fucking roaches scattered everywhere when you think that you got light at the end of the tunnel. If you gonna ride. Don't ride, and then hide when he get his motherfucking jaw broken in half. That's all I'm saying, man. Billy Wright says, does PEDs work that fast? Hell no. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, that shit don't work that fast. No supplement that you take works in a day or two. It just don't. So people got to make it make sense. How did he pass all these other drug tests? And then all of a sudden they saying that he popped dirty the day of the fight and the day before the fight. And all of a sudden, after he wins a fight that he wasn't supposed to win in everybody's eyes, right? He was supposed to lose. He was supposed to go in there and have a mental breakdown. After Ryan Garcia was already, warned about the things that he was talking about, the people that he was exposing. And also, ain't nobody talking about this, right? Because we've heard everybody, talking about how Devin Haney is directly connected with Victor Conte. Victor Conte is directly connected with VADA because I heard Victor Conte say out of his own mouth that he works directly with VADA. His snack program that Devin Haney is in, they work directly with VADA. But he says they work with VADA to clean up the sport of boxing. Everybody that is, in the snack program, they have to enroll with VADA to take drug testing. And anybody that fights, a fighter that's with snack, they have to be tested also. So, Devin Haney went through VADA again, like he always does. Ryan Garcia went through VADA. But Victor Conte, somebody that, hey, we know his history. If you don't know Victor Conte's history, look it up. Now, I'm not accusing him of anything, but these are the layers that you have to look at and say, this shit is a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And one thing, right, that I'm going to say is that we've already heard a bunch of rumors and people coming out saying it was a fact that Devin Haney, well, Bill Haney already paid to take a L off of Devin Haney's record early in his career. So this ain't shit I'm making up. Everybody heard when the news came out and it was professional fighters saying it was true that Bill Haney in the past already paid money to get a L erased off of Devin Haney's record early on in his career. So when I look at the situation, can we put that past him? But like I said, man, it's just it's a sticky situation because if you being a buck about it, you don't want to come out and just accuse Ryan Garcia right off the rip. And then you don't want to come out and accuse Devin and Bill or Victor Conte or we don't know, man. We don't know what it is. It's just we got to see how this plays out, right? But one thing that I do know, right? The truth will come out because if Ryan Garcia is denying this at all hands, right? If Ryan Garcia is denying all of this, one thing that I do know is that Ryan has the funds and he has the backing behind him to be able to do all of the research that he needs to get done. And if he think it's been a conspiracy against him, he got the money to take these people to court. He got the money to sue Vada. He got the money to really, really get deep down to the nitty gritty of this whole situation. And if he just leave this shit alone and say, well, I'm just going to leave it alone, then we know what it is. Because it ain't like Ryan Garcia is not a multi-millionaire. It ain't like they fucking with somebody that really don't have, the money to take this all the way to Congress, right? He got the money to do the shit. So I expect it to be done if this is what needs to be done. Because if he denying it, he gonna have to get down to the bottom of it. Now it's his duty to get down to the bottom of it. Because if he feels, and if his dad feels, and everybody around him feel that, hey, it's a conspiracy against them, right? With the whole Vada situation, the Victor Conte situation. And see, this is the problem with boxing. This is the problem with boxing, right? Boxing is the wild, wild west. It's so corrupt. You can't put nothing past anybody in boxing. Even these, Vada and these drug testing labs and all of that shit, man. Boxing's so corrupt, man. So is it impossible that Victor Conte working directly with Vada could get some money from Devin and Bill and them and slide them a meal or something and, hey, go ahead and fix this for me. Go ahead and make sure y'all fix this for me. I'm not saying that's what it is, but you can't put nothing past none of these individuals in boxing. You can't put nothing past nobody in boxing. That's Ryan Garcia included. Boxing is corrupt as hell. That's why when we have things like this come up in boxing, you got to question anything in boxing. Like I said, it's hard for me to believe that Ryan Garcia cheated because where? What the fuck? How did he cheat? Like I'm saying, like, what advantage did he give himself in that ring? If your conditioning ain't even on point. Now, if Ryan had came in there throwing 80 punches around and just, but not when I see a man having to take 2 and 3 rounds off and barely throw any punches because his conditioning looked like some shit. Not when I see a dude that he got abs, but they flabby. You know what I'm saying? if I seen Ryan come in there looking like fucking Tim Bradley or some shit, but his abs was flabby. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's just conditioning. And when you look at the fight, because now people are going to overlook the fight because they want to. People going to act like that Ryan Garcia woke up just all of a sudden one night and had power in his left hook. You know what I'm saying? People going to act like it wasn't Devin Haney's defense, him not knowing how to defend a left hook, him just doing all the wrong shit inside the ring that night, didn't have nothing to do with it. Andrew Navarrete says Victor has the power to control results for testing. I'm not going to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that, but I ain't going to say that it's not a possibility because we all know money talk. And if Bill Haney, if it's true that Bill Haney, right, paid off Mexican officials to get a loss took off of Devin Haney's record early on in his career, well, I damn sure know that he'll do it now at this point in Devin Haney's career if he's able to. Now, I'm not even saying that he have the power to even be able to do that shit, but I'm saying if he could do it, y'all don't think he'll do it? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to look at the other aspect of the situation, man. Ryan Garcia wasn't supposed to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? The people that he was exposing, the shit he was talking about, and then after the fight, you see Ryan Garcia dancing around with President Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump is being tried in New York right now as we speak. That fight happened in New York. You think people wanted Ryan Garcia to win, especially after they seen him dancing around with Donald Trump? I'm just saying. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of funny shit and a lot of just weird layers to this whole situation before I could just come out and say, yeah, that motherfucker cheated. He cheated. Just a lot of weird layers. I'm not saying he didn't, but I'm just saying it's just a lot of weird layers to the situation. And then Ryan, right? Ryan also, right? Is it a possibility that all of this shit that I'm saying didn't happen? Of course. Is it a possibility that Ryan Garcia was careless? Because we also got to look at Ryan Garcia himself. Instead of pointing the finger at Bill Haney and Victor Conte and everybody else, well, let's take a moment to look at Ryan Garcia and point the finger at him, right? Ryan Garcia has said that he was drinking all throughout training camp, right? Ryan Garcia has said that he was partying all throughout training camp. So if you're in a club and you partying and you drinking, is it not a possibility that you could be taking shit from people, right? And whatever you took had some shit in it? Because like I'm saying, like, this is why you see fighters, when they have a fight, they're in training camp and they're very careful with what they do in training camp and who they're around and where they go. We see Ryan Garcia in the fucking DJ booth in a fucking club with a drink in his hand with fucking hundreds and hundreds of people. So this is a possibility also. This is a possibility also that Ryan could have, took some shit from somebody and don't even know what the fuck he doing because he's partying and drinking and not being aware of his surroundings. So it's a lot of just weird things, with this whole situation. And I continue to go back and ask myself, why would you pop dirty a day before the fight in the day of the fight, but you didn't pop dirty in all of the other drug tests that they was giving you, because everybody fucking knows that they're gonna test you after the fight. Everybody know that. Ryan Garcia didn't just turn professional yesterday. Ryan knows that they're going to test you after the fight. Right? Everybody know that shit. You know what I'm saying? This dude called himself Kansas City Mac and ain't never Macked on shit. Right? He talking about, I'm a fucking clown, but you watching me. You in here watching me, right? Motherfuckers in here talking about I'm a clown, but you watching me. So what the fuck does that make you if you in here watching a clown? Because I'm damn sure ain't finna watch no clown. I'm not finna go to somebody's channel that I say is a clown and sit up and watch it and then type in their comments. You got to be an extra type of fucking retarded to think somebody a clown, but then sit up in their comments and type and just type away and get in and continue to type. What type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I bet you, right? I bet you if I start dropping these links, I bet you these motherfuckers won't come on camera, because you know what they do? They like to sit around. No, don't block nobody. Don't block nobody. I don't want nobody blocked, because I want all the smoke today. You know what they do? They like to sit around in their motherfucking mama basement or somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing weird shit while they watching you, typing in the comments all day. Ain't got nothing else better to do. So yeah, now what I'm about to do is I'll start dropping these links in a minute. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of things that with this situation that don't make a lot of sense. But like I said, Ryan Garcia has the funds, the backing to get down to the bottom of it. If he say it's not true, if he say he hasn't taken anything. So if they're accusing him and he's saying that he ain't taking it, well, if you got to take these people to, if you got to take this all the way up to the court system and, put a big ass lawsuit and expose Vada for being, for being scandalous and expose all these, things that you claiming, you got the money to do it. That's the good thing about it. We're not talking about a fighter that don't have the funds and the backing to be able to get down to the bottom of this shit. He has the funds and the backing to be able to get down to the bottom of all of this shit. So that's the good thing. Whether it takes 6 months or a year, if Ryan Garcia is denying this shit, get down to the bottom of it. Because, like I said, if he don't do what it takes to get down to the bottom of it, then I'm going to know. You didn't want to get down to the bottom of it because they already got down to the bottom of it and you guilty. But until then, I can't just call this man a cheater knowing everything that I know or everything that I've seen leading up to this situation. I just can't, that's just my opinion. Everybody have their own feelings. I'm not telling nobody else that they can't feel like, oh, he's a fucking cheater. Fuck him. I can't tell nobody else how to feel. But I know when I looked at the situation, I was shocked. And then when I start doing my research and looking into everything surrounding the situation, I just felt like, man, it's something fishy. And right now, I don't think that, he a cheater. That's how I felt. Straight up and down. But now I'm finna drop these links. So for everybody that, want to pop off in the comments, let's see if you willing to turn your motherfucking camera on and pop off. And for anybody else that just want to give their thoughts on the, excuse me. And for anybody else that just want to give their thoughts on the situation, y'all welcome up here also, so Let me see. It have been some people that's pop dirty for PEDs, and I've been the same way some of y'all is. Like, oh, that motherfucker was cheating. But I have a reason to say that shit. Let me pin this. Let me pin this link in the chat. Okay. Now it's pinned. It's pinned in the chat. There we go. Let's go. I don't see nobody clicking that motherfucking link. Roaches. The roaches ain't coming out the motherfucking cracks. Niggas be talking real tough in the comments, but you drop that link, now everybody quiet. Now everybody want a peace treaty. Right. Vabella, everybody got something to say until you drop that link. Motherfuckers be loud as hell. You know, them the keyboard gangsters. That's the keyboard gangsters. We see them up under all of these fighters' comments. You know what I'm saying? You see Tank Davis or Shakur or any of these fighters, they'll be on X. You see all these keyboard gangsters. Oh, man, I fuck you up, man. I pull up to your gym. Yeah, all right. You get the same shit on this YouTube. The keyboard gangsters live in the comments, talk crazy all the time, but then when it's time to drop that link and get on camera, now everybody quiet as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Ram, what's happening? What it do? What's good with it?
Shit, what's up with you?
Oh shit, man! You see what it is? Cooking on this.
I just clicked on. I see. I don't know your stance, but my stance is a cheater.
Hold on, let me turn you up a little bit, cause.
Don't do that.
Okay,
You
go ahead.
Don't do that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought that's your.
Ram.
What's up? You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Ram, and then I'm gonna let you get in. Ram.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Go cook on what you got to cook on.
Yes.
You gonna cook? What's your take on the situation?
My take on the situation, these men put their life on the line. You know, this is our honorable sport. This is our honorable sport. This is a man-on-man sport.
Hey, my bad, my dude. Your audio messed up, dog. Your audio messed up. We can't hardly hear you. Can you hear him? Can y'all hear him? Yeah, try to go out and come back in. Okay. Now, Kansas City, man, you was the one that was popping all that loud shit in the.
First of all, I didn't call you no clown. Check the text message. I was talking to a guy in the chat. We was talking about Ryan, and I was agreeing with. I didn't put your name by no clown. I would never come on here and call you no clown.
Okay.
I did not. First and foremost, I did not call you a clown.
I thought you were talking.
Let's get that. Let's clear that up first and foremost.
Okay, don't clear that up. Now, let me ask you: Are you a big Devin Haney fan?
I'm a huge boxing fan.
But I'm asking you, are you a big Devin Haney fan also?
That'll make me biased. I got elite fighters.
If
I don't have
a fan of somebody, I'm a fan of somebody.
I'm not. I haven't been a fan since Mayweather and Wilder. I just break down the fights.
Okay, all right. What's your take on the situation?
He cheated. He's guilty.
You gotta get some backup to that.
The drug test. These are professionals, man. So you gonna question the integrity of the drug testing committee? Then go ahead, take it to the Supreme Court. The man failed his test.
I'm asking you, dog. You got to give me more than well. They came out and they said that he tested positive. Because see, if I wanted to, I could really get technical and tell you that VADA ain't came out and said shit yet. VADA haven't put out an official statement on Ryan Garcia. So you've heard the boxing media, Dan Raphael, and those guys, they put out the news. VADA has yet to put out
the commissioner. The commissioner said he failed too.
I heard the commissioner say nothing. But I'm not even gonna go there, right? Because as far as we know right now, the test saying that he failed. But
exactly. So where's the B sample? Where's his B sample?
No, but what I'm asking you,
where is his B sample?
They haven't received no B sample yet.
Because he ain't gonna receive. He's not gonna give it up because he's guilty. He has 10 days.
Wait. So
he has 10 days to give up his B sample.
Hold on. You on here assuming a lot of shit.
I'm not assuming nothing.
Hold on. You on here assuming a lot of shit. Just
what am I assuming?
Hold on. You're giving your opinion, just like I gave my opinion, and I gave my opinion both ways, right? I gave my opinion saying that I don't put nothing past nobody in boxing. I also gave you a bunch of factors on why I think this shit could be shady. Right? You didn't give me nothing to back it up, but they came out and they said he dropped dirty. That's it.
My guy, you got professional. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna tell you why. You got professionals. You got sports science. So just because VADA didn't come out, the commissioner seen this man's test.
No,
he clearly
investigating the situation. Nothing has been confirmed yet. They still investigating the situation.
It hasn't been confirmed because they haven't got his B sample. He has to give up his B sample. Why is he hiding his B sample?
No. First of all, you just found
this out. Why is he hiding his B sample?
Hold on. First of all, you just found this out last night like everybody else did.
Of course, that's why we're talking about it.
Exactly. So I'm asking you.
Yes.
Give me something to where you said, okay, yeah, I think he was cheating.
My God, I don't have anything else but what they gave me. I'm not there with him. I only have as much as you got. I only got as much as you got.
Hold on real quick. Jen, I'm gonna pull you up. I'm gonna pull you, stay backstage. I'm gonna pull you up when he get off. So I'm gonna cook with him real quick, then I'm gonna pull you up. But like I said, bro, you gotta give me something more than he's a cheater. He's a cheater because they said it.
I didn't say he's just a cheater. I say he has a drug test that's been shown that he's failed it. If they got the name of the drug, what more? I don't have any more to give him. I don't have anything more to give you.
So
it's up to besides the B sample. Until we get the B sample, it's certified. Give up your B sample. Give up your B sample.
Nothing is certified when they're still investigating.
I said I did. I can't. I said until he gets the B sample, I cannot certify it. So give up the B sample.
Okay.
Give up the B sample. You got 10 days. You got 10 days, Ryan. You got 10 days, Ryan.
Right. So you don't know, and I don't know, right? So let me ask you this.
That's why we having a discussion. I can tell you what my eyes said, but I don't have the numbers. I wasn't there to give him the drug test.
Okay, no, neither one of us know. Now, obviously, you.
My intelligence is telling me that he did it. My intelligence. Okay,
now let me ask you.
Not no goofy assumptions.
I don't have no problem with what you feel. Like I said, that's your opinion, dog. I don't have no problem with that. But now I'm gonna ask you a question. Inside that ring, what made you look at him and say, "Yeah, I believe that shit"? Now, did you see anything inside the ring?
I kept telling everybody. Not only did he he failed to weigh on the scale. He looked like he rehydrated to like he was 165 or 170. He didn't look no 145 or 146. That's why Tank made a rehydration clause for him. He said you can only put on 10 extra pounds, 146. He did that. He didn't go over 146 because the fight went on and he didn't pay Tank. That's what, and then you can have masking agents that'll cover up the thing and then pop for another one.
Okay, bet. I'll let you cook. Now, first of all, him and Tank fought at 136.
But that's rehydration clause.
Hold on.
Rehydration clause.
Him and Tank fought at 136. Him and Devin Haney fought at 140. So it ain't no way that man was going to come in there at 146 pounds anyway. Second of all, you said that he looked like he rehydrated to like 165, 170. Well, we know for a fact that Devin Haney rehydrated to 165 against Regis Prograis. So does that mean that Devin Haney was on PEDs too?
I didn't say anything about being on PEDs with his weight. I said he looked big.
You said this.
We don't know. I don't know his weight. I just said he looked big.
Bro,
he didn't.
You literally said this is a reason why you thought that he was using something from the beginning, because he came in and he rehydrated to 165, 170. So I asked you, does that mean that Devin Haney, because he rehydrated to 165 in the Regis Prograis fight? So if you're saying it for one, you got to say it for the other. How did Devin Haney rehydrate to 165?
My God, I said he looked big. I didn't say he was 165 or 170. I don't know what Ryan looked like. I'm telling you, he looked bigger than Haney, a lot more bigger than Haney. So why the hell Haney didn't blow up to 165 then? If they said he blew up against Regis Prograis. Haney passed his drug test, my guy. Haney passed his drug test. Ryan didn't.
All right. So now again, I ask you, give me a valid point that's my.
If it's not a valid point to you, that's your problem. I don't have no other valid points.
Okay, cool.
He looked bigger. He failed his drug test. It came out. When Vada come out with his B sample, it's gonna show you. So you're gonna have to wait, my guy. Other than that, we just having opinion talks.
Well, me and you gonna have to wait.
Ryan Tank didn't fail his drug test. There wasn't no rumor or no speculation. We already know the man he already do bullshit. He couldn't make weight. He said he always comes in all his fights at 140. That's why Tank said a rehydration clause for a reason. He told him you cannot come in the ring more than 146 pounds. Whether it's PEDs or not.
He rambling about some shit that don't have nothing to do with the conversation that we talking about. He talking about the rehydration clause with Tank Davis, and what the fuck does that got to do with what we talking about right now, my guy? It has nothing to do with what
you crying. He got nothing to do with it, but he look bigger. This shit illegal. You're not supposed to pack on all that pounds. Get the fuck out of here, man. You got cooked you on your own shit.
All right, let me I appreciate you, my guy. I mean, I appreciate you. I respect your opinion for sure. I'm gonna let somebody else get up now, okay? All right. Anybody else want to get up here? Y'all welcome. Now, we didn't really get nowhere because he took that shit somewhere that didn't have nothing to do. He talking about how big Ryan Garcia rehydrated to, and I'm like, okay, well, if that's something you want to use in this argument, Devin Haney, he rehydrated, 25 plus pounds against Regis Prograis. And what we didn't talk about is when Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fought, it was in the contract that Devin Haney couldn't go 15% over the weight, and he went well over that with the rehydration. People don't want to talk about it, but that fight was supposed to be called off once they saw that Devin had rehydrated to 165. It was in the contract. But I wasn't crying about the shit because Regis got in there. He fought. He got his ass whooped. But let's not act like that didn't happen. But Lori, what's going on with it, Queen? Lori says 2 hours ago it was released. Ryan passed. Go to Showbiz. Mauricio Suleiman released VADA test and Ryan passed. let's go to Showbiz the Adults and shout out to Showbiz the Adult. So Lori is saying that it was released 2 hours ago that Ryan passed. Let's pull it up. Breaking news. Ryan Garcia passed test results passed. What is ostering? It says the WBC had received notification from VADA testing about Ryan Garcia adverse findings on tests taken with connection to his fight against Devin Haney. The due process begins immediately as per WBC clean boxing program protocol. More information to follow. Let me see. I don't know. I'm seeing what this say, y'all. I haven't watched this video. Let me see what's good with it paid in full. Let me see what's this say.
On,
what it do? I'm gonna have to see what Showbiz say. Before
I just got a question. I'm about to get up off here. I'm at work.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just trying to. I said the same shit you said, bro. That shit just sounded kind of fishy though. Cause like I mean, all his body tests before, why they? You know what I'm saying? What nigga? I don't even know if steroids work like that. If a motherfucker put them in there a day or two before and expect an effect, that shit to kick in during the fight.
Right.
It's a lot of fishy shit behind that shit, bro. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna call that nigga a cheater until, like, you know what I'm saying, all that shit come out. But I mean, if he did cheat, you know what I'm saying, then, you know what I'm saying, he gotta accept the repercussions behind that shit. But yeah, that shit just, I don't know, that shit just seems fishy to me, bro.
Yeah, man, it's and just then, the whole situation is just weird to me.
It is.
So Caesar Lee say he passed test all the way up until April the 3rd.
That's the
okay, so is that what they showed? Because I did see Ryan Garcia's mom test post like a bunch of tests and he was pass. And so, like I said, I don't put nothing past none of these fighters.
Nah, for real. You're right.
I don't put nothing past none of these fighters, but at the end of the day, I know boxing is corrupt. I know this shit to me personally just sound real fishy. So it's like, man, it's hard to even really speak on the situation confidently because you can't.
Yeah, nah, you're right. You're right, bro. And then, like I said, dude kept on switching his story. He talking about he cooked somebody, bro. You kept switching your damn story, bro. Every time you asked him a question, he switched the story up from what he actually said to now it being his opinion.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all caught that. I'm trying to have a straightforward conversation because I'm not saying he didn't do it.
No, right. I caught on to that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna tap back in with somebody. Jump back in the chat, bro. I'm at work.
For sure. Salute to you.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, but and everybody know, man. Everybody know how I am. If this shit do come out and we like, okay, yeah, he did it. Ain't no defending this shit. I'm on his helmet. I'm the first one on his motherfucking helmet. For sure. It just, it's just was a lot of funny business leading up to it to me. But, like I said, he could have been, cheating. We just don't know yet. We don't have enough information. It ain't been nobody has investigated it deeply to know. All we got is Ryan word against their word. That's all we got. People gonna pick who they gonna believe. I'm in the middle. That's all I'm saying. I'm in the middle. I don't know. Hey man. You just never know, man. But if he did, all I'm saying is, say if he did, test. So say if he did test positive, negative. Say if all of his tests were negative all the way up, until a week and a half before the fight. Why the fuck would you start popping PEDs then? Why would you start taking shit And you almost, you know what I'm saying, you pretty much done with training camp now. Knowing they gonna test you, knowing that you got to get tested on fight night. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, the prophet says you should be on his helmet for being unprofessional. You shouldn't speak on shit that you don't have no idea about, because you don't know what I've been on his helmet about. Obviously, you don't know. Because I've been one of the main ones talking about the drinking and the partying and shit that he was doing. Even when he tested dirty, I put a video out talking about it. So don't tell me what the hell I need to be doing. You need to be making your own videos and doing what the fuck you want to do on your channel. Or you need to do extensive research and find out about me before you hop in the comments telling me what I need to do. But Knockout say Showbiz was talking about Ryan's past. Yeah. I kind of figured that out now. I figured he was talking about the past test that his mom put out there. Yeah. But man, hopefully, you know, man, boxing don't need, as just as far as a boxing fan, right? Boxing don't need no more scandals involved in the sport of boxing. It just don't. And if Ryan was cheating, although I still think that, you know, he didn't really show the effects of it in the ring. If he was, I still feel bad for Devin Haney, because, you know, everything should be on the even playing field. So I still feel if he was cheating, yeah, I'm gonna feel bad for Devin Haney, because everything should be on the even playing field, even if it didn't take effect like it should have been. You know, I don't agree with cheating at all. Like I said, man, when you talk about boxing, you could kill. Men have died in the ring. Women have died in the ring. And so we never want to see no shit like that in boxing at all. But like I said, man, I know that Devin, he cannot run with this shit and think what happened to him is because somebody was on some PEDs, because he still have defensive flaws that they need to get in the lab and work on. These are not flaws that just happened in the Ryan Garcia fight. These are flaws that I've talked about for years that Devin has had. So he still needs to work on what he needs to work on. But it's just hard for me. It's just hard for me to believe that a man is not conditioned. He has to fight in spurts. Was cheating. Like I said, Ryan didn't look like somebody that was on PEDs. He looked like somebody that was in shit shape. He looked like somebody that should have came in the fight more conditioned. But, you know, we will find out. And right now, Ryan gotta, if he's denying this, and if he know in his heart that he didn't cheat or he didn't take nothing on purpose, he got to be able to prove that, and he got the money to do it. That's pretty much where I'm at with this, man. But the whole situation is just, it's weird. Mike, and if anybody want to hop on, the link is in the is pinned in the comments. If anybody want to jump on, the link is pinned in the comments. I ain't gonna be on here for too much longer. I just want to give my take on the situation. You know, that's pretty much it. I just want to be able to give my take on the situation. Look at the situation from all angles, not just point a finger at one side and just come up with a conclusion, because we can all do that, but it don't mean that's what it is. Lori Reed says, she says, I am, I think you mean are you saying that you're not a fan of Ryan Garcia, but it does seem a little off? Yeah, it's just this whole situation seems off. A lot of times when fighters pop dirty for PEDs, it's, you know, it's kind of cut and dry. It's a lot more clear. You either see a fighter and you go back and look at the fight and you like, yeah, they look like they was on some shit. Or you see a fighter's physique and you say, okay, yeah, they look like they was on some shit. When I saw Ryan and how he was fighting in spurts and how he was having to take 2 and 3 rounds off because he wasn't conditioned, I was saying he looked like he need to be on some shit. Not that he looked like he owns some shit. So Eric Saldivar says Henry Garcia just found out the guy behind the test coming back dirty. I don't know, man. I gotta go watch my boy Mill City Boxing. He had Henry Garcia on there today. And you know, I'm gonna go and see what, you know, Ryan Garcia's pops had to say. But if it sounds like some bullshit, I'm gonna come back and tell y'all that sounds like some bullshit. And if it is somebody that they pointing the finger at that was in Ryan Garcia's camp and they saying, you know, basically he was sabotaged by somebody that was in his camp, I don't know if they saying that. I'm just saying if this does come up, well, that's his fault. That's his fault for not being professional. That's his fault for drinking and not being aware of what he got going on around him. So we just got to see, man. And I kind of want to, you know, wrap this live up so I can go watch Mill City Boxing's, you know, live stream today with Ryan Garcia's pops on there. So I could, you know, maybe we can get closer to seeing what the fuck really took place. Or maybe I'm going to look at it and I'm going to be like, he full of shit. I don't know. That's the thing with me, man. I don't have no narratives or no agenda to run on this channel like a lot of other channels. If it is what it is, it is what it is. Diana, salute to the queen, always coming through, showing support. She says blessings and much blessings to you too. I don't know. I'm just confused. Like I said, I'm confused. Because I could jump out here head first, defending Ryan Garcia 1,000%, or I could jump out here head first, pointing the finger at Ryan Garcia and calling him all type of cheaters. But I don't really get down like that because, you know, I can't do that. I didn't do it with Alicia Baumgartner, you know, although after a while I'm looking at her and I'm like, man, she do look like a motherfucking bodybuilder. Like, you know, hey, the shoe kind of fit. When I looked at Dillian White, you know, I'm like, come on, man. Hey, this ain't your first time. When we look at cats like Big Baby Jarrell Miller, we like, okay, you done popped dirty several times. Big Baby Jarrell Miller was popping dirty when he was doing kickboxing. You know, when we looked at Canelo Alvarez, right? His first time. But then the excuse that he gave that he ate some Mexican meat, it's like, okay, bro, you know what the fuck you did. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain things that people say, you like, okay, the way that Ryan was acting, I didn't get that from him. He could have been like, man, I knew I shouldn't have ate that meat, or I knew I shouldn't have motherfucking ate them eggs. It was in the eggs. Like Connor Ben. It's certain lies that people tell where you like, okay, bro, go and get the fuck on. You know you did that shit, bro. Like all of a sudden it was in the meat. It was in the eggs. So we just got to see how this shit play out, man. And I'm going to let Jen come on and pop his shit real quick, and then I'm going to wrap it up. And y'all smash the like button. Everybody in the building, smash on the like button. What's happening with it?
What up, though? Ain't call.
What's good with it?
Hey,
you
shit.
From, you from Detroit?
I'm from the Shy, man, right next door.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, bet. Go ahead, pop your shit.
Shit, Joe. I feel like Ryan cheated. Real. The reason being is because of how he came, how he, you know, like if you trying to lose weight, I mean he came in over to be like on purpose though. You know? So like why did if you look at the press conference, like why he coming up with a weight vest on, all that kind of shit, you know, trying to lose weight or whatever. I mean, I can understand if he's trying to lose weight to have a weight vest on. You know, like I just feel like, you know, all the antics and all that type of shit. And he even told everybody that he had an advantage via Twitter or, you know, social media. And he even told everybody, I got the advantage. I mean, so therefore, it's like that's one of the main reasons. And for another reason, like I've seen him fight like different fighters, such as like Luke Campbell. And, you know, even though he stopped Luke Campbell, he didn't stop him in that type of fashion that he stopped Devin Haney, which Devin Haney fought Linares, who beat Luke Campbell ass, though. Beat the brakes off of Luke Campbell.
No, he didn't. I saw that fight. That fight was a split decision. You can't do that to me. I
He
saw
won.
that.
He won.
Linares and Luke Campbell was a fight. It was a lot of people thought Luke Campbell won that fight. I saw that.
In the books, he lost.
You can't say that he beat his ass. You talking to somebody that's a boxing historian. I watched that fight when it happened.
Just saying, like a lot of people think Loma beat Devin, but
I don't think that, but a lot of people do think that.
I mean, everybody got an opinion, bro. But
I'm saying just how Linares, just how Devin Haney and Lomachenko was a very close fight. That's how Linares and Luke Campbell was. It was a real close fight. Ain't nobody get beat down in that fight. So I just had to correct that.
Competitive, but it was obvious that Linares won. He won.
Not really. Yes. That fight was very, very, very close, and it was a split decision. And a lot of people thought that Luke Campbell got robbed and won. Like I said, I remember watching that fight like it was yesterday because it was the first time that I ever had seen Luke Campbell fight. But go ahead. But I mean, that don't have nothing to do with this situation right here, though. But go ahead.
But the situation is like, you know, if it's a belt online, like okay. I'm a rewind, man. Like when it comes down to like what Ryan said, like when it came down to like the he told everybody, the whole world, like, hey man, I want to be WBC champion. So you know, like why did he purposely miss weight? You know what I mean?
Well, so this is the thing, right? He didn't purposely miss weight.
He told everybody.
Hold on. Let me, because you kind of contradicted yourself. Let me ask you, because it sounded like you contradicted yourself. At first, you sounded like you were saying that you felt that he was cheating because he was doing everything he could to make weight. Why did he come in with a weight vest on? Like, why was he doing all that to try to make weight? And you was making sense to me. I was with you. When you said that, I was with you because I'm like, okay, well, maybe you on to something. Maybe you saying that why was he so frantically trying to make weight? He had a weight vest on at the press conference. Maybe he took PEDs at the last minute to try to see if it's going to help him make the weight. So I was with you for a minute. I'm like, is that where you going? But now you said that he purposely missed weight. But they said that he didn't purposely miss weight. What his pop said, and I heard him in several interviews, and what Ryan Garcia said, he said that they tried and they just got to the point to where they couldn't make weight. They couldn't get past 143. So they was like, okay, we can't do it. That's what his dad said on several occasions. That's what Ryan Garcia said. So you can't say that they did it on purpose, because common sense, ain't nobody gonna give up $2 million+ on purpose. Like he didn't have to take that bet against Devin Haney. He thought he was gonna be able to make weight, but during that night, and I know that Ryan Garcia he was 15 pounds over the night before the fight. He was 15 pounds overweight. So he had to cut 12 pounds. And nobody is gonna purposely just say, you know what?
Like dude knew what he was doing, bro. So it was a strategic move, though.
Huh?
It was a strategic move, man. I feel like he knew what he was doing, though, when it came to that shit. Like, come on. Like,
wait, I don't.
When they betted that bread, you see it, his pops and his trainer was like, hey man, hold on, don't do that. because they all knew.
Because they knew how big he was. Make it make sense. They told him not to do it because I just told you.
Man, I'm trying to defend that poop ass nigga, man.
Huh?
Don't try to defend buddy ass, man, over there. That shit was dirty, man.
Nobody, I'm telling you facts, nigga. You telling me I'm trying to defend him, I'm giving you facts in common sense. Nobody is gonna just give somebody after everything was said and done. Ryan Garcia had to give Devin Haney $2 million plus because you got to add in the $1.5 million from the bet. Then you also got to add in whatever the $600,000 that the commission defined that Ryan Garcia had to pay for not making weight. So ain't nobody finna give up that much money already knowing I'm gonna come in and fight 3 pounds overweight. I already know I ain't gonna make weight. So shit, I'm gonna just give. Nobody gonna do that, bro. He could have bought he could have not bought property with that money. He could have bought car, whatever the fuck he wanted to buy with that money. Nobody is gonna just give somebody
that's their money. You know what I mean? Like, yo, them niggas, they rich as hell. That shit is nothing. It ain't shit to them, bro.
Okay, well, ask your favorite fighter to send you $1.5 million.
That's not going to happen.
Why? It ain't gonna happen if they that rich. He just
man. You could not bullshit a bullshitter, man. Like, come on, man.
You're trying to bullshit me right now, make me believe
take the rabbit out the hat with me, nigga. Like, cut that shit out.
What you say?
I said you trying to take the rabbit out the hat with me, boy. Like, cut that shit out.
No, I'm trying to tell you that you bullshitting and I'm not buying it, bro. There ain't nobody like if you think that somebody's gonna give 2 million dollars.
I feel like bottom line, bro. Everybody has their opinion.
That it don't make no sense, dog. It just don't make no sense. And so you saying that his dad was lying because his dad said no, we didn't do it on purpose. We just couldn't make the weight. We weren't able to make the weight. We weren't even able to make the weight in our last fight against Oscar Duarte. That's why we had to change the weight. But
Ryan said he did it on purpose.
Ryan did not say he did it on purpose. Ryan said that he could not make the weight. His body couldn't get no lower. That's what Ryan said. Ryan never said he did nothing on purpose. Ryan did troll and say, aha, I got an advantage. Ryan was trolling the day before the fight, telling everybody, I got an advantage over him.
Ryan just came from 135 pounds, though, and moved up, right?
Bro, Ryan ain't fought at 135 pounds in 4 years. Ryan ain't fought 135 pounds in 4 years. And Ryan Garcia was a kid when he was fighting at 135. People grow.
So
grow, bro.
Catch weights his whole career?
No, he ain't. What? What are we talking? Wait, get to the point.
Asking a question, bro.
Hold on. Your point is to try to convince me that Ryan Garcia missed weight on purpose so he would have to give up $2 million to Devin Haney. It just don't make sense, bro. And my point is telling you that Ryan said he didn't miss weight on purpose, that he tried. His dad said that they tried, and they couldn't make the weight. So, I mean, if you think that he missed weight on purpose to give up $2 million plus, well, that's all right.
Oh, this nigga. Hey, bro, you just muted me, bro.
Yeah, I muted you. You on my platform, nigga.
I
muted you. You on my platform.
Hey, bro.
You can't come up here like you trying to run some shit.
You just muted me on some whole shit, though.
Check somebody. Nigga,
you just muted me on some shit, man.
What?
You just muted me on some whole shit, though.
No, I muted you because you're running your mouth when I'm trying to talk.
Bro, it's called a comedy. You just talked over me, though.
You talking? Oh, I let you talk. You ain't made a point. You're not making a valid point.
All right, man. Good to you, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit lame to say.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
yo,
that was
weird. Yeah, that was weird, man. You go do a lot, man.
Hey,
you go do a lot to be dealing with that.
Hey, man.
Yo,
Look, I just want to come up here and get my piece on what I think about this. Like, ain't nobody crazy for thinking that this whole thing is crazy. Ryan said it himself. Like, everybody really pay attention to what he said. They mad because Ryan shocked the world, not just us fans. Let's be for real about it. We talking about big timers. Nobody seen this coming. In a way, they seen the Earl Spence. They didn't see the beatdown coming with Earl Spence like that. But nobody seen in the way Ryan was acting, the way Ryan was doing. Like, why would Ryan be acting all like that in the media? Everywhere he go, that would make people want to test you. All that would make people want to test you for acting like that. Like, I don't, be honest, I'm here for boxing. Like, I love boxing too much to be putting my feelings into another fighter. Like, right. Earl my favorite fighter, but the last time I had my feelings involved with a fighter was when Roy Jones got knocked out by Tarver. I swear to God, damn near cried.
Don't do that, bro. Don't.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
That's my guy right there. Don't do that, man. I was that's the last time I was hurt like that over a fight, unless my money was involved. Now I ain't gonna lie, I didn't put some money on some fighters, and that shit'll make you hurt. But other than that, bro, if I'm not putting no money on you, I'm not tripping like that.
Yo, only thing about that Earl Spence fight, it took me a minute to go rewatch it. No lie. You know what I mean? I was like, dang, my boy lost. But it wasn't to the point that I'm staying away from boxing. I'm about to stay off of YouTube. I'm not gonna go on these dudes' channels. Like, it didn't give me that, because I took. That's when you know everybody be saying that. Facts over feelings, but really, only you know, and what you show going to let people see, like, if your feelings is out of it. So anybody can say that out their mouth. You know what I mean? Everybody can say, facts over feelings and all. But really, like, I ain't going front. It took me a minute to go look at the fight, but I still was looking at fights in between. It's just because Earl was my nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's why.
Yeah, when Roy Jones got knocked out, man, I was at work. I was at work, and I had to. That was one of the only Roy Jones fights that I didn't get to see live because I had to work. I had to work that night, and man, that shit, man, people start blowing up my phone, and man, when I saw that shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was sick about that shit. That shit had me sick. That was, I was in my 20s. That shit had me sick, but man, now when EJ, when that shit happened to EJ with Bud, man, I stood up in my living room and I clapped. I clapped because to me it wasn't more so like, oh man, he got beat up, because everybody know EJ was one of my favorite fighters for sure. But it wasn't that he got beat up. I was just more so happy that we finally got to see the fight. And that night, we finally got to see who was the better fighter on that night. And so I was so glad that it was just all over with it. And we saw, on that night, Terrence Crawford was the better fighter. And I stood up and I was clapping about the shit. I wasn't tripping, man. I don't like you said, bro, I don't get emotionally involved with none of these fighters and none of these fights unless I got a lot of money behind it. Now, you lose a lot of money, that's gonna make you motherfucking feel some type of way.
That'll make anybody when you losing your own. Yeah, man, that'll touch. That shit. I know where I was sitting at the night of Roy Jones fight, and I remember, man, that night really, but like I said, moments like that I learned from, man, and I think that's why I love boxing so much. I ain't even going front, not scared, but I used to try to show YouTubers a lot of respect. Like, I used to, I come on here, I'm like, man, I'm on this dude's channel. Let me just hold back some words. But within I want to say a couple of months, because I've been following y'all for a minute, man. I've been on y'all channel, you know what I mean? But a couple of months, I really just man, you know what, man? Somebody got to do it. if you hear something that you don't agree with, you just don't agree with it. Some people be really taking it like even down to the littlest words. Son. Like you could say, I catch you. Like it's like everybody, not everybody, because like I said, it's only like for me, it's only like this is me think like I could say easily 5 people that I know that's real that for my taking. You know what I mean? And people will see me in a chat, like, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of them out here, like, they just, you know what it is? They is I forgot that word, but they, some of their own word, of the own words that they use, like, they try to say what other people is, but it's really they self, and it eat at them so much, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna say no names, but I lost a lot of respect for one of the main channels that when I started up on here. No lie, man. Like it wasn't the fact that he took my wrench away. It was the fact of why he took the wrench away. A regular conversation, and that's why I was in that time. I was like, be careful what you say. I was saying that to myself, like, be careful what you say, because niggas are getting their feelings. But no lie, what is going on?
Real. But let me ask you something, right? Because like I don't know where the other cat that was up here, I don't know where he was going with the conversation because he was kind of all over the place, right? But like I said, where I thought he was going, he really didn't close out on that because he went a whole nother place with it. But I'll add to where I thought he was going, because could it be that Ryan Garcia was so heavy that he didn't think that he was going to make weight? He started searching for maybe diuretics or something that he could use to help him make the weight, because that's a possibility also. Because I know the motherfucker, Ryan was big.
But so, like you said, if that's the case, that's his fault.
That is a possibility that he could have, you know what I'm saying, been so big and he was afraid that he was so far off of weight. Then he like, man, what can I start taking? You know what I'm saying? The week of the fight or whenever, what can I start taking that's going to make me get this weight off? That could have been a possibility also. So like I said, you can't put nothing past. That's where I thought he was going, because he was like, look how big he was. He was coming to the weight with the weight pass and all that. And he went somewhere else with it. But if he was going to say that, I was like, okay, well, maybe I might be with you, because that makes sense. Because, you know, fighters don't always just use performance-enhancing drugs for the performance-enhancing. Sometimes they use them so they can be able to cut the weight if they having a hard time cutting weight. And you look at the situation with Ryan, you're partying, you're drinking liquor every night. He said he was doing it. So where are you focusing on cutting down on your weight?
Right. Because it seemed like he started doing it like 2 days before the fight.
Are you fully focused on cutting weight like you should? Maybe could you needed an edge to get some of them pounds off of you? So that also could be a factor. That's why when motherfuckers get the crumb, man, you're taking up from Ryan Garcia. No, I'm just giving everybody all layers, you know, because it's not just one layer. It's a whole bunch of different layers you need to cover, you know, because you can't count nothing's out of you can't count nothing out when it comes to a weird situation like this.
And you just calling a spade, man. Like that's what you see. Like, you know what I mean? Like people think like we all got the same brain. We don't, you know what I mean? Like for real, like that's what you see. And what you see is not far-fetched. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like it's not far-fetched. But hey, yo, it was good kicking it with y'all, man. Like my kids about to get out of daycare. Yo, I check y'all another time, yo, and I appreciate the show all the time, man.
I appreciate you, Carl Brown, man. I'm finna wrap it up myself, man. I just wanted to get on here and get my thoughts about the situation. And appreciate everybody that came through. Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button before you leave out. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. And
all right, peace out, y'all.
All right, for sure. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, supporting. Like I said, hit that like button before y'all leave up out of here. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and we gone.